Hi, I'm Stephen Majors. I'm Vice President of Global Communications and Investor Relations at the Alliance for Regenerative Medicine. It's an honor to be joined today by Dr. Wael Harb, Vice President of Medical Management at Syneos Health. Thank you for joining us today in ARM Studios.
Hi, Stephen. Thank you for having me.
Great. So tell us a little bit about Syneos Health and the role you play in the cell and gene therapy sector.
Syneos Health is a global contract and commercialization organization. So we really take care of end-to-end drug development and product development from first in human to all the way to commercialization. We think of Syneos Health as a boutique CRO with a large CRO capabilities. So we have developed a lot of experience in cell and gene therapy because it's very unique. And we have team specially dedicated to work on the complexity and logistic of it. And as you know, this is continuing to evolve and requires a lot of attention to details.
In terms of clinical trials, of course, cell and gene therapies often involve very small patient populations. There's a lot of challenges associated with that. What do you feel are like the key challenges in getting these trials successfully through the regulatory process and then getting products to patients?
Absolutely. So it really starts with the patient because often these trials looking for very specific patient population. So finding the patient, engaging the investigators to get this patient enrolled in the trial is really a key. But then on top of that, we have the complex logistics of cell and gene therapy as far as preparing the product, shipping the product, the chain of custody, the cryopreservation, all of this operational complexity. It's really require a very good understanding of the process, hands-on, from all members involved, whether it's the site, the CRO, the sponsor of the trial, excellent communication. For this to happen, there need to be precision, agility, and flexibility. And that's really the constant theme. Because if anything that's not followed very carefully, the product might not be viable anymore. So paying attention to these details. There's often things change as we go. So we need to be flexible, able to adapt to these changes. So with that, we have really the overall, the paradigm of how we approach clinical trials in cell and gene therapy have evolved. We're doing more and more of a phase 1 dose escalation with dose expansion in adaptive design. So we're trying to learn from the very first patient, not only the safety, but also efficacy, targeting the patient that might be likely to benefit, and trying to learn from every patient how we can move this product forward.
And what kind of change or evolution have you seen in the last 5 or 10 years in terms of the way trials are conducted in this sector?
I think we had many products that successfully approved and launched, but we also saw the whole market and investors reevaluating the cell and gene therapy field because of the expense of the product, the complexity of manufacturing. They're really expecting that we simplify the logistics, find a way to decrease the cost on development, and also think about the end of mind. Because even with approved products, we have seen that the adoption of and utilization of the product is far less than we would like to see. And the reason this is happening has to do with the logistics. So we have to really think, even from the phase 1, where we're designing the trial, how this product will be benefiting patients. Looking at real world evidence, understanding the payers, understanding the centers where the patient will be treated, understanding the patient journey, and kind of thinking back how we would develop the products, how we would do the trial, so we will be able to achieve these goals. We cannot no longer just look for safety and efficacy and hope, then worry about manufacturing, CMC, commercialization. We have to think about these steps, even commercialization from very early on from the design of the trial.
Absolutely. Well, thanks so much, Dr. Harb, for joining us today in ARM Studios. We appreciate it.
Happy to. Thank you very much for having me.